What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the OCHL Season 6 award show. We're going to be handing out awards here from last season, and we also have Season 7 coming up. We're going to have a lot on that as far as, the teams. We also have the team owners listed on here for next season. And to start off the show here, though, before we get into the awards, we do have a special guest on the show here tonight. Big part of the finals of Season 6, Florida against North Dakota. I'm talking about Big Frank the Tank on here. Let me bring him in. Frank, what's going on, buddy? How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Thanks for coming on. Number one, first, I just want to congratulate win there for you guys and North Dakota capturing the Season 6 championship. How's it feel, man?
It feels pretty good. It was a tough go. Florida definitely gave us a little more competition than we anticipated. Knew it was going to be a battle. Didn't think it was going to go 7, but they gave us a good run.
What's a hell of a series? On there. I got to ask you. I mean, you're playing the number one team. You're playing the team that everybody thought was going to be in there. As far as the season, they dominated most of the season. You look at the leaderboards; they were all over that leaderboards on there as far as player wise. Coming into this matchup, to this game, how confident were you guys, or particularly you yourself, heading into this?
Particularly myself, I was kind of had to go in feeling like 40% chance they were coming out there pretty strong. The guys didn't have the best availability, and we were trying to work around it as best as we could. Hope for the best, and figured we'd get the best matchups we could.
It was good you guys had a deep roster on there. This thing went to 7,
Yeah, this thing went to 7, so it was nice that we had a bunch of guys, though, who were able to play at that level and not have to worry about too much.
What about when you guys go down 2-0 in this series? It's 2-0 Florida. You're going to game number 3, and then what's going on in the party? What's going on in the Discord or maybe in the Xbox Live party on there? Are you guys at this point? Are people worried on here? You guys still feel that you guys could come back, make this into a series when you guys were down 2-0?
No, honestly, it was a tough one. We went down 2-0 right away, and the boys just said, I think we're ready to throw in the towel, we're ready to get swept. So we had some high anticipations that Florida was taking the 7-4. It was a tough one to try to get everybody to be a little more motivated. Knew that the third game that was going out there was going to have to be a big one. Tossed myself out there, knew that we were going to get the W. Came out big in OT, nice 2-1 win. So, hey.
Well, you mentioned that. You know what? I do have a clip of that. So you guys are down 2-2. I believe you guys were up. Florida just scored late in the third period to tie the game, send this game to overtime, and we're going to go there now. The closing moments of that overtime game. Let me pull up the clip. So at this point, the game's tied up. We're here in overtime. You guys are battling through here. And I thought this was a huge game. This was a huge part of the series here. There's the overtime. There's the win. Making this a 2-1 game at that point. I feel like this is where the series kind of changed here. Because had you guys gone down 3-0 in this series, I think that would have been a hell of a hard time to try to come back against this number 1 Florida team. I think the series may have ended at that point, but you guys do win. So you guys win, and you win the next one. You tie up the series. But then here comes the other critical point here. I think it was like double overtime. They take that game. They retake the lead. They have a 3-2 lead. We're heading into Game 6 now. In Game 6, and this one was big too. You guys were down. I think it was 1-0 heading into the third period. Lotovsky makes a great play. You guys crashed on that there, tied the game up on here. And then I'm going to go into another one on here. Critical point. They try to a wrap around the temp, try to shoot some pucks on the net at this point. It's late in the game. 1-1 tied here. Game 6. Let's go to that clip. So on here, they tried to wrap around temp there. No good. Great save. Little battle for a puck here in the zone. Florida kept it in there. They were trying to put some shots on here. At this point, any goal, whether it's a lucky shot, whatever, you want to get the shot on that there. Get the late goal. Big hit there, delivered by Florida. But in this play, I love this. It's going to be coming up here. So under 2 minutes to go here. Late in the third. Florida has a chance here to end the series here. And then there it goes. Breakout pass. Slice right through both of the defense. Breakaway chance. There's the goal. And that ends up being the game winner. And that, you guys send it over to Game 7, where you guys eventually win it. Take the series here, 4-3, going to 7. Last thing I want to put on here, there was a clip shown on the Discord. A lot of guys. I want you to. Well, let me roll the clip on here. Then you could briefly explain what's going on in this play. Why this play was thrown up on the Discord. Let me get this up on. Actually got a replay on here. Let me rewind this back. Let's rewind this back. I'm gonna slow this down a bit on here. There's the pass. And here comes the move. Baskets it right through. 3 defenders on him here. There's the pass. There's the goal. There's the shot.
Series and
when was this? When was this part in the game? Was that early in the series or what?
No, that was later. I'm pretty sure that was I want to say game 5 or 6.
Okay, I didn't have
maybe.
That. Okay,
but man, Letowski came up big for us in those games. The time we needed a spark, he was our guy to go to. Him and Bush. Couldn't ask for a better duo up front.
Awesome. Hey, man, I mean, congrats to you guys. Well-deserved championship. You know, you took down the #1 Florida team on here this season. Well-deserved. You guys played great throughout the playoffs. You're starting up for season 7 or what?
At the moment, I'm signed up, but, we're going to see how the availability goes. Definitely want to try to go back for another back-to-back cup champ, but we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Hey, you got any shout out? Any final words here on here before I let you go?
No, I just want to give a big shout out to the North Dakota boys who are slamming beer still. We're still celebrating in our group chats and stuff. So North Dakota, back-to-back seasons, mark it down.
Nice. There you go. There you're from Big Frank the Tank, man. Big part of that championship team, of that championship series, best of 7. North Dakota takes it in 7. And thank you, man. Thank you. Congrats. And like I said, good luck next season as well.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. You know what? And now, you know what? I'm going to bring in, looks like we got, I think Turbo here. We got the awards. I mean, the whole part of this show on here, we want to get the awards going through. So let me see if we have. Do we got Turbo on here? No, I don't. Okay. So I guess I'll go through the hello.
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear. Awesome. Welcome to the show, brother. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Season 6 award show on here. I'm gonna bring out the PowerPoint. I guess let's get into it. Let's award the winners here from last season.
Yep. It's I guess double event, do the awards and then the reveal for next season owners.
I know a lot of guys waiting on that as well for the teams, for the owners on here. So right now I'm going to get the PowerPoint presentation here for you guys. This is the OCHL Season 6 Awards.
Oh, hit F5. Hit F5. You're showing all the winners.
Ooh. Oh, man. F5?
Yeah. It should start the slideshow. Or hit present in the top right. I made it in PowerPoint, not Google Slides.
Oh, there we go. Okay. You know what? I
don't know if the animations will work. I put in little animations as the names pop up.
Yeah. You know what? I did notice that. All right, how do I play this now, man? Oh, there we go. Oh, so I just click it. Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to click, and it'll just click in advance.
I go to the next one. Okay. I apologize. I mean, first time using the PowerPoint presentation, and I might want one of the things, but thank you. I mean, this definitely looks like you put a lot of work into this. making
it's
my job
just
easier.
black background and white text, easy to read, and
Turbo, you still there, man?
yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. All right. No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
It all went.
Scully.
It all went quiet, and your cam went away. So I don't know.
Well, I
what
put the
happened.
camera away, but okay. I guess the mic goes away as well. Okay.
Yeah, just leave it in this view.
Yeah, this is fine. You know what? Okay. There's other layouts on here, but this will work. This will work. I think it's big enough on there. So, Mark Richter Award, best goalie performance winner goes to Scully on here. Well deserved.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of good goalies this year, a lot of good stats. You saw the nominees, all of them had great seasons, but Scally had great numbers, and looking at who he played against and how many games he played, a lot of guys who played against him on the committee were, basically saying that he was shutting them down left and right, and anytime they had chances against North Dakota, they just couldn't put it past him. So congrats to him, and he'll go in the record book.
Yeah. I mean, like you mentioned on there, any one of those four goalies mentioned on there had a great season. Loading Win being one of them, Kong, and Scully, and goes to Scully. So congrats to him. That's the best goalie performance of season number 6. Let's go on to the next one on here. The Paul Correa Award, best forward performance. Nominees: Pizza Romo, Frank the Tank, Big Dunks, Guru, and Boyle. What do you guys think in the chat there for best forward performance? Who would you guys select on here? We get a drum roll. Best forward performance winner. Season 6 goes to Guru.
Yeah, so I guess I'll speak to it again. The committee, as usual, looked at everybody's stats and broke down who they played and how many points they played. And Giroux was one of the few players that his points per game was basically just as good against top 500 teams as it was against the non-top 500 teams, all teams. So when you look at all these players, and he's still putting up ridiculous numbers against even the top teams, that is really impressive. And it was close. The voting was close, but Giroux is the winner.
Yeah, and I mean, This guy had tremendous. I mean, led the league in goals, 68 goals on there. Even in the playoffs, he led the
Yeah.
in playoff goals as well. So it didn't matter
I
regular
believe
season.
he owns the league record now for career goals. I believe.
Wow. Okay. Congrats, Guru. Guru on there, well deserved. Best forward performance on here, season 6. Let's move on to the next one on here. We got Chris Chelios Award, Best Defenseman Performance. This is my type of award. I love this. We got Lefty, Riley Blood, Harry Burnt Toast. I love that gamer tag, by the way. Oli
Name isn't even
Oxen
Harry
Free,
now.
and KD Riggs. Best defenseman performance. What do you guys think there in the chat there? Who would you give the award to? The nominees? Where's Bugsy? And the winner is season 6, Lefty. Congrats, Lefty. Best defenseman performance here, season 6 on the award. What do you got on him, Turbot?
Lefty was one of those players that when you looked at all those like secondary stats, like the takeaways and the giveaways, and the overall record and the team with and without him kind of stuff, his numbers were just insane. Low. I'm trying to think. Nobody else honestly was even close when it came to stats. When you looked at who was leading in these categories, it was just like lefty, and everything. So once we looked at all out those stats and started breaking them down, it was like, well, there's really no point to have much of a discussion. Lefty's the winner by far.
Absolutely. A tremendous guy on there on the defensive side. Season 6, well deserved. Best defenseman goes to Lefty. Moving on here, we got the Versatility Award for the best utility player performance. Love this award.
Yeah, so this is an award that was new in season 4 because we're one of the few leagues that doesn't have a position lock. You can sign up for as many positions as you want. So, we kind of celebrate that. And every season, there's quite a few guys who don't just play in forward. They don't just play defense. They play all over the ice. And all these players you're about to see played at least 2 position groups, some of them 3. And they all did it pretty well.
Nice. The nominees, Honest Kibberts, 77, Grumpy, AKU Reaper, and Loop. There's the nominees. What do you guys think there in the chat for the best utility player performance on here for season number 6? Bush's definition of utility.
Well, didn't Bush only play forward?
Oh man! And the winner for the best defenseman.
That didn't get updated. It's best utility.
Best utility. Okay. Grumpy. Nonetheless, Grumpy taking that best utility.
Grumpy played both forward and defense, and great numbers, both ends of the ice. Ton of points per game and shut down defense. So, congrats to him.
There we go. So Grumpy, utility player, season number 6. Moving on here, we got the Derek Hines Unsung Hero Award. What's this?
So this is kind of like the guy who didn't get nominated for another award, who kind of deserves an award. The forward that maybe doesn't have as many points but plays really good defense or doesn't take any penalties, is a real team player. Trying to think of how else to explain it. I think that's like the Selke in the NHL is kind of a comparable award. So the terms for this award are a lot less defined than the other awards. This one is kind of the committee gets together and says, who needs an award, who had like a special season but maybe wasn't the best forward or maybe wasn't the best defenseman or whatever. So you'll see a lot of forwards who A, didn't take penalties, or B, played multiple positions and whatever, or C, like had no penalties and great defensive stats. So there's kind of a mixed bag of players here. So I guess let's go to the nominees.
Let's see who got nominated here. Here we go. Z Dirty 8. KD Riggs. Another nomination here for him. The Doctor. Summit 28. And Frank the Tank. What do you guys think here? Derek Hines Award. Who do you guys think should be awarded on here? There's the nominees. Once again, Dirty, KD Riggs, The Doctor, Summit, and Frank Tank. And the winner goes to Frank the Tank, baby. Getting an award on here. I was just on the show here moments ago. Thank you. Thanks, buddy, coming on here, doing that. And I agree with this. I mean, this guy, listen, I mean, talk about a impact player in this league. For that North Dakota team, this guy was the backbone. I mean, anytime he was on the ice, like when he was in the lineup on there, it was a good night for North Dakota. So
yeah, big reason why they went as far they did and won the whole thing. I mean, as you saw in that clip you showed earlier in the show, you know, he held up number 5 because he had all 5 goals for North Dakota that game.
Yeah. So I mean, that well deserved, absolutely, man. So Frank taking another award besides the cup here this season, gets the Derek Hines Unsung Hero Award. Congrats. Moving on to the Sportsmanship Award. What's this, Turba?
So this is kind of just previously it's been given to players who maybe put up with a bad season and still did pretty well. I think last season, who was it that won? I can't remember the name of it, but they were on a horrible Oregon team, but stuck it out the entire season, played all their games, and never really once complained. So this is this is awarded by staff only. There's no committee for it. We just pick who deserves an award. So for sportsmanship, that's the name of the award.
Nice. Okay. And the winner for sportsmanship of the season 6, Hooligan getting that from the Missouri Tigers. Congrats.
Yeah, and Hooligan took over Missouri when they had, I think it was 2 points, and put them into a playoff spot. Not only, but if you looked at the last 2 weeks of the season, they would have been, if they'd continued that pace, they would have been like a 7 seed. So insane turnaround. I don't think you'll ever see a turnaround like that again, because it's just absolutely crazy how quickly that team went from couldn't even buy a point, not even just a win, just a point. I think they had 2 overtime losses for the first 2.5 weeks to making the playoffs. So absolutely deserved.
Yeah, I mean, listen, that whole Missouri team, not just Hooligan alone, but I mean, that whole team, very active in that Discord, showed up to the games despite their record on there, fighting through, and got into that playoff spot, so, yeah, hats off to him, turning things around there this season for season 6. Congrats, Hooligan. Sportsmanship Award of the season. Let's move on here. Next, we got the Spencer Penrose Award, Management Team of the Season.
So we looked at all the teams, obviously, who really had to make the claim to having the best management team. You'll see the 2 nominees here in a second. But we really kind of talked through all the different options and landed on just these 2. I think this is the first time we looked at management team of the season, and as far as the award committee goes, and only had 2 options. Previously we had 3-4 teams can make a case for it, but this one just 2. So let's show them.
All right, so the management team of the season nominees: Florida Gators, Missouri Tigers, and the winner, goes to the Florida Gators for management team of the season. Congrats, guys. Great season for these guys. I mean,
unbelievable. It's
the numbers, the leaderboards that they. I'm sure they cracked a lot of the records there as well here in this season.
they very much did.
And then it came down to Game 7 of the finals did come up a bit short, but nonetheless, as far as the regular season, these guys dominated most of that season. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people right after the draft, not everybody, but a lot of people didn't really even have Florida on their radar for top 4 teams. So to go from not being considered like, a contender off the draft to basically showing everybody up was pretty impressive.
All right, so there we go. Florida Gators, management team of the season. Congrats, guys. Next, we got the Hobie Baker Award, League MVP, most valuable player on here. And so we got a unanimous winner on here.
There wasn't much discussion on this one.
No debate here, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys know there in the chat who's going to be here. And that's Pizza Romo, the pizza man. Definitely delivering here this season 6. Huge part of that Florida Gators team. Congrats, Pizza Romo, for league MVP.
Yeah, and when every single person on Florida sends in a award submission with pizza for MVP, the whole team thought he was a big piece. I think there's literally 8 or 9 submissions from Florida saying pizzas should be the MVP. Pizza should be the MVP. He always played center or left wing wherever we needed him.
The guy had 141 points on the season. The next guy, not even close. It's not even 117, which was Guru on there. This guy dominated. 68 goals on the season as well. 73 assists. Huge part of that Florida Gators team. Pizza Romo, yeah, absolutely. I know he missed a couple games here and there, but when he was on the ice, this guy delivered a lot of points on there for the Florida Gators. Well deserved league MVP. There you guys go. Pizza Romo. Definitely not Tony Romo, I'll tell you that. The Golden Blade Award, the playoff MVP now. So most valuable player in the playoffs. Nominees for this. We got Frank. And Hands. No Hands. NX Hands. Is that what it is? Or was it no hands?
I don't know. NX Hands, no hands. I don't know.
Okay. Well, there's your nominees for playoff MVP.
There should be one more. Click
one more.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Tanae. So there's the 3 nominees for playoff MVP. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think on the awards? I also want to thank everybody here tuning in. We had like over 25 live viewers on there. This is great. So Frank, Tanae, and no hands. And the winner for playoff MVP goes to Tanae. Congrats.
Lefty called it. The when Frank is the one who's saying like, "Oh, Tanny kept us in those games," Tanny should be MVP. A lot of the award committee probably listened because we were looking through all the guys on North Dakota and their stats. So the fact that Frank came out and said our goalie Tanny, who I don't know if everyone thought he was their first or second line. I don't know. I know Scally is another great goalie. Obviously, he won the goalie award, so I don't know who their number 1 goalie was on paper. But when Frank comes out and says it, that probably meant a lot to the rest of the award committee. So congrats to him.
Well, I'll say this, man. For tonight on here, when this guy was on the ice for North Dakota, when I seen him play on the streams on there, North Dakota was winning on there. He had the most wins here in the playoffs as a goaltender. And look at his goals against. This guy did not give up much goals at all. I know. North Dakota had a solid defense as well to help him out on there. But as far as letting in the goals there, 1.75 goals against. Can't be better than that, man. So Tanae will deserve playoff MVP here for season number 6. Let's move on here. Oh,
All right. So when
that
you
was
click,
the awards.
each
Okay.
click should unveil the team, the owner, and then where they are on the map. So it should
So
be able to go one by one.
So this on here, a lot of guys were waiting on this as well. So that does it for the awards for season 6, and you know what that means. That means season 6 is done in the books on there. North Dakota winning the championship, and now we're gonna see the season 7 ownership on here, the team owners and the teams for season number 7. Now, Turbot, is this also subject to change or anything, depending, I guess, signups or how everything goes, or what?
So the teams are more or less final.
Okay.
There are some people who may change their team name. They could relocate the team, I guess, before the season starts. It's pretty uncommon, but like last season, Frank actually had picked Boston College originally, and then a few days after the ownership reveal, he was like, "Actually, could we switch?" And I was like, "Do it quickly. We can let you switch. I don't want to have to change all the crap though." So he flipped to North Dakota. I would say this is 95% final.
Okay. Okay.
It could be tweaked, but I wouldn't expect much.
There we go. So here we go, guys. Season 7 ownership being revealed right here live for you guys. This is Wednesday night. So you got to have the defending champs back. Absolutely. North Dakota winning the season 6 championship, coming back here for season number 7. JP Nasty.
So Frank has elected to let JP take the reins for this next season. And I heard what he said going for back-to-back, and I can tell you from experience that second one is a lot harder than the first. Everybody knows your guys. Everybody knows who you want to bring in and what they can do. So as long as the rest of the teams kind of keep their eyes open on that draft board, they shouldn't be able to let North Dakota just walk away with the same team as they had last season.
Okay. So there we go. That's the team number 1 on here. North Dakota, defending champs, trying to repeat here for season 7. Up next, we got Florida. Florida back on here. Team that made it to the finals, dominated most of the regular season, and you got Big Kong over there at the goaltender for Florida. Ownership.
Yep, back for more. We'll see what they can do. I think they want revenge. That game 7 in the finals.
Absolutely. I mean, if you have such a successful season as they did here, season 6. They came in here. A team like that, there's nothing less but to win the cup at that point.
I'm sure they want the cup.
So here we go. Coming back here, will be another North Dakota Florida matchup again here this season. We'll see. Kong, tremendous player, great guy as well, man. Shout out to him. I mean, he's always supported the shows that I've done as well, man. Great guy here, great contributor to the league. Moving on, next team we got Maine. Maine back on here. Dusty, 3-5.
Well, we thought we thought Maine was maybe done, but Dusty's revving the engine back up, and Maine's coming back.
We'll see if there's any gas left in that tank over there for Maine, making a comeback here for season 7. Had a great run as well. I give them that too. Towards that end of the season, but then Ohio State did come in there, upset a lot of teams here this season.
They had a phenomenal team.
Almost made the finals on there. I actually predicted them early in the season. I thought they were going to get into finals, but they were cut short there. Gave Florida a run at it, though, man.
Yeah, they took Florida to 7. I mean, that's all you can really ask for.
Either team could have went into the that could have been easily a finals as well. They didn't finish the season there how they wanted, but the way they came back there towards the end of the season, But Maine coming back. So Dusty on here for season 7. Good luck there, buddy. Let's go on next. We got UCLA. UCLA here. Another go at it as well. Millsy.
Yeah, so Millsy and his whole crew will return, I'm sure. Obviously, they had a pretty good season as well. They ran into the North Dakota buzzsaw in the playoffs, but they had some great players, some great games, and a pretty good record. They were one of the top 4 at the end of the season. So coming on back for season 7.
And boy, did they! And yeah, I mean, you mentioned that yes, North Dakota did beat them there in the playoffs, but this is a great team. I thought the Bruins had a solid season here in season 6. Guys like Khan, Dylan on there. Lefty won a couple awards here just moments ago. All tremendous for this team. And Millsy, the backbone there, back in the between the pipes there for UCLA. Kept them close, kept them in the games. So another run at it here for season 7. Moving on, we got Illinois.
Yes,
Illinois coming
Colsey's
back.
running it back. We'll see him
Colsey.
again. He's been in the league for quite a few years, so I think Illinois suits him well. I think he lives close to there, or used to, so it's a good fit.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this Illinois team did surprise a lot of people. They had their ups and downs on there, but had some surprising wins this season. And then we'll see. We'll see. Season 7 is the season here. Illinois, Colsey stepping up there. And then what was it? Was that Northwestern?
Northwestern, that's right. So this is the first use of Northwestern in the league. I think this might be Arrogant Stop's alma mater. I'm not positive on what he told me, but I think he went to school there. So it's his hometown team and first time owner in the league for Arrogant. So excited to see what he pulls together.
All right. So Arrogant Stop, Northwestern. Looking forward to that. Love the town there, the colors and things. So we'll see. And then what we got here? The Chargers.
That is the Alabama Huntsville Chargers.
Alabama Huntsville. Okay.
They're a D1 hockey school. They're eligible. And Arca Breaks was under a different gamer tag, an owner in season 2, I believe. Season 1 and 2, maybe. So a real Southern team. First use of a team in Alabama.
Nice. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. First time run on there. And lastly, we got TCU, owned there by Clown, coming in.
Well, he's another first time owner. He's been around actually since I want to say season 4 was his first season in the league as just a TC. He was a late sign up, but he wants to see what he can do. So, you get your shot, and we should have a good season.
Okay. There we go. And so there you guys go. Season 7 ownership being revealed here on the show. You got North Dakota, Florida, Maine, UCLA, Illinois, Northwestern, Alabama, TCU. Season number 7. Looking pretty good here. Shaped this up on here. So they'll be heading into season number 7. And we'll talk about are the signups still open or what?
Absolutely. So once we got all the owners, once we get them, they'll kind of fill out their paperwork, and get their head coaches, assistant coaches selected. Then we'll ask them what day works best for a draft. So once the draft day is set, that sets like the final sign up to be draft eligible.
Okay.
So tonight I'll be busy putting the teams in the Discord and getting the guys their roles, and then we'll figure out what day works best for a draft.
Nice, awesome. And guys, right there on the bottom of me, there's the Discord link on there. If you need to join the Discord there for the OCHL season 7, right around the corner. We'll be here soon for week 1. Was it the final week of July? You said?
Yes.
To start up. Okay.
That's the tentative date. We actually have a little bit of freedom because of when NHL 22 is coming out. We could always push that back a week if we need to. We got plenty of time. So.
Okay.
Depending on how the owners feel, that's what it's going to come down to. Is we want them to be able to have a good draft day. So if that means we push everything 1 week, that's no big deal to the rest of us.
Okay. Sounds good. So we'll have the draft and everything going on here shortly. I'll get the teams finalized, and then season 7 will be coming up here for you guys. I want to thank everybody here tuning in tonight for the awards show. We'll have those posted as well on the Discord there. And I want to thank also Frank for coming on here earlier for the interview here, season 6 champs there for North Dakota. We'll see who takes it here for season number 7. Guys, thank you. Turbot, thanks for coming in on here as well.
Thanks for hosting.
And I want to thank everybody there in the chat as well. Have a good night, everybody. Good night.